Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing great out there. Today, I will be sharing with you my four sources related to my comparison report. I will be comparing the synchronous and asynchronous learning based on the following aspects. 1. The entirety of the two online modalities. 2. The attitude and perceptions of learners towards them. 3. The online activities available. And 4. The merits and challenges of the use of the modalities in terms of cultural background of the learners. My sources are taken from Lambton College Library. Using the school resources, I was able to use two journals, one book, and one magazine for this assignment. For easy hovering, I use hyperlinks. For easy identification of the asynchronous and synchronous learning, I used the highlighters blue and yellow respectively. My first source is taken from Arab World English Journal. It is a refereed, peer reviewed, and open access e journal for scholars, researchers, teachers, and officials of the English language. This is found in the database of ERIC, Educational Resources Information Center. ERIC is an online digital library and database that serves as a valuable resource of educators, researchers, and policymakers in the field of education. This journal, titled Saudi University Students' Perceptions Towards Virtual Education During COVID-19 Pandemic, a case study of language learning via Blackboard, published in 2020, presents the merits and barriers of synchronous and asynchronous learning of learners of English as a foreign language. In this study, non native English speakers like Chinese and Arabians prefer asynchronous learning due to its flexibility. They can participate to the discussion with confidence because they have ample time to think and construct for the online classroom discussion. I include this source because it shows that cultural background of learners can also affect their preferences for online learning modality. The next source is from a magazine named Distance Learning, published in April 2022. The magazine Distance Learning is published by Information Age Publishing Incorporated. For this source, I did the Wikipedia trick in checking the reliability of the publisher. And I found out that the Information Age Publishing Incorporated existed since 1999 with the founder, George Johnson. This article talks about the graduate students' preference of their method of online participation based on three factors. These are self efficacy, time management, and peer learning. The study shows that the desire for peer interaction during learning impacted the preference for synchronous and asynchronous online lectures for the students, while time management and efficacy are irrelevant to their choices. I include these sources because it projects that learners' attitude and perception affect their choice of their learning modality. Moreover, the article also discusses the differences between synchronous and asynchronous learning. My third source is a chapter of a book titled Online Teaching in Education, Health, and Human Services, helping faculty transition to online instruction and providing tools for attaining instructional excellence. This book is published in 2015. This is authored by Maggie Morton and Dawn Martin. To check the reliability of the source, I researched about the authors and found out that both are educators. Dr. Maggie Morton has been teaching, designing, and consulting online courses for nearly 3 decades. Dr. Martin, on the other hand, is a professor and coordinator of the Urban School Counseling Program at Youngstown State University in Ohio. The book's Chapter 3, Understanding Course Delivery, Synchronous, Asynchronous, and Hybrid Instruction, discussed thoroughly the pros, cons, and strategies of synchronous and asynchronous instruction, thus laid out a very good source for the comparison assignment. My last source is another journal published by New Directions for Teaching and Learning in 2021. To check the reliability of the source, I visited its website and found out that it has existed since 1980. It presents ideas and techniques for improving college teaching based on both the practical expertise of seasoned instructors and on the latest research findings of educational and psychological researchers. The journal describes the integrated online team based learning model, an online course which utilizes both synchronous and asynchronous modes of engagement in an online environment. I include this source because it presented several activities that teachers and learners can do both in synchronous and asynchronous learning. Thank you very much and have a good day.